Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Destiny Moon Tarot, and welcome to yet another pick a card reading. In today's reading, I'm going to be finding out what the universe is preparing you for. Okay, so we're gonna go into details about what your current energy is like and what it's going to be like in the future, what you can probably do in order to help co-create with the universe so that you can live your best life, and ultimately what the universe is preparing you for. So I have three groups for you to pick from. We have group number 1 with the opalite heart crystal, group number 2 with the green aventurine heart crystal, and group number 3 with the rose quartz heart crystal. You can take as much time as you need, pause this video if you'd like to pick either one or multiple of these groups intuitively, and once you have made your decision, you can find the timestamps that correlate to your group's reading in the description box below as well as in the pinned comments. Also subscribe to my channel for more readings from me. It's free of cost and helps me grow as a creator here on YouTube. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. You guys chose the opalite heart crystal, so let's find out what the universe is preparing you for at the moment. Okay, I have all of your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here. We'll be getting into these in a while, so I'm just gonna put them aside. I'm gonna bring in your tarot first today. This is the Transient Light Tarot deck. And we're gonna find out first what your current energy is like, and hopefully that's going to give you a better idea of whether this group is even for you or not. So first up we have the Three of Wands. Okay, then we have the Magician, okay, and then we have the Fool. Right. Your bottom deck energy is the Five of Wands. Right. Okay, so something that I'm seeing for you guys, group number 1, is that your current energy could be one where you are being either forced to, or you're being really tried and tested on how patient you are. Okay, so you're either being forced to be patient or your patience is really being tested at the moment by the universe. It almost feels like there is something that you are actively manifesting, something new, maybe like a move, a shift, some sort of new chapter to begin, like a new journey to begin, something, you know, some sort of change, some sort of a restart, a reset is something that you have been manifesting. This could be, like I said, like a move, or this could be a new relationship, a new job, just new friends maybe, a new life is something that I'm hearing. So yeah, there's something new that you are currently manifesting, some sort of change, some sort of renewal, restart, a fresh start is something that you are manifesting at the moment. But I feel like irrespective of whether you are putting in the work here or not, you are still being tested. Your patience, your commitment to this manifestation, how much work, how much time you are willing to put into this manifestation, how badly you want this manifestation, those are things that maybe the universe is currently testing at the moment. So this could be something that you have been manifesting for a while now, or this is something that maybe you have just started manifesting, but maybe you are just an impatient person and you're just, you know, hoping for it to happen really quick, or like waiting for this to happen really, really fast. And the universe is saying that yes, I will give this to you, but I want to see how patient you are first, or you know, I want to teach you a lesson in patience first. So that could be like your current energy, where I feel like you're doing a lot, or you know, you have clarity of thought, you are putting in the action towards your manifestation, But irrespective of how long it's been while you've been on this journey of manifestation, it almost feels like maybe your current energy is one where you feel like your patience is really being tested and you are really being tested. Your commitment to this manifestation is really being tested. How badly you want this is really being tested. So that could be your current energy. You might be feeling quite stuck. You might be feeling quite helpless. You might be feeling a little bit restless as well. You might be feeling a little bit disheartened also for some of you, because if you are someone who's been putting effort into this for a while now, it just feels like, yeah, it's taking every ounce of your energy and strength to still have hope, to still have faith, to still have patience to see this manifestation come through. So yeah, some of you might be feeling quite restless, helpless. You really feel like you are being tested, like really, really tested at the moment. And yeah, you might be feeling like it's requiring all of your strength and all of your inner willpower to just wait for this to happen while you are actively working towards this new start to happen. So if that is the current energy that you are in, then this is the group for you, this is the reading for you. Let's get in your your oracle cards now and see what the universe is preparing you for. So we have the stork and we have the letter. Okay, so you might be waiting for or manifesting communication of some sort. Maybe you're waiting for formal communication, which comes in terms of like a letter, a medical report, a message, an email, a call even, or you could be waiting for this thing to just show up at your doorstep. Okay, so this could be something that you're just waiting that this is going to just happen. Okay, the way that the universe is going to give this to you is by simply delivering this to you. Okay, so whether this is a child that you have been manifesting, or a new relationship that you have been manifesting, it just feels like how the universe is going to deliver this to you is by just you being pregnant, or you getting the call that you are selected for like adoption, like you've been selected by the adoption agency, and that they are willing to allow you to adopt a child, or like this could be like you going out and about just your day, and then suddenly like meeting a soulmate, or meeting someone who is going to be giving you a job, or just happening to meet someone who's going to become very important in your life, right? So one of two of these things could happen, right? Like either this thing just shows up at your doorstep, or you get communication about it. So I feel like these are ways in which you might be expecting this manifestation to come forth, or maybe this is how the manifestation is going to come into your life, right? Either it'll just show up, or you're going to get a message about it. So next up we have forgiveness and we have surrender to the divine. Okay, so for this manifestation to come to fruition, I feel like something that you really have to do is just surrender, let go, let the divine take care of this, let the universe take care of this. I think this is a manifestation that requires you to really forgive. It requires you to really let go of your past in some sort of way, or like let go of things that you have been holding on to that you really should be letting go, so that there's space in your life for something new. Okay, so an example for that could be, suppose you're manifesting a new relationship, but you're still maybe stalking your ex online on Instagram. I feel like what the universe is saying is the first thing you have to do is either forgive this person in your past for like hurting you, or for not treating you well, or like whatever pain that they have caused you, you have to like let that go, so that you're able to open your heart to someone new, to someone who you can probably trust again. Or this could just mean that, you know, you have to really let this person go. You have to stop stalking this ex. You have to stop checking up on them, so that there's space in your life for a new relationship to come in. Okay, so this could also mean that, you know, at the moment, maybe if you're manifesting, say, new friends, you know, your soul tribe, this could very well mean that, you know, at the moment, if you feel like not only are you not meeting new people, the people that were already in your life, like the existing people, are also leaving your life, and you're feeling sad. You're like, oh my god, like, not only am I not getting what I'm manifesting, I'm also losing the thing that I already have. This is just a confirmation from the universe that, you know, the universe is clearing space in your life for something new to come in. Okay, only when you get rid of people and things and situations that no longer serve you can you bring in this new manifestation into your life. You can't have your ex and your new relationship coexisting in your life at the same time. It's not fair on you, it's not fair on this new person who you will be in a relationship with, and it's just not fair for your ex either, because I mean, yeah, it's just a complicated situation that isn't serving anybody, right? So yeah, I think what the universe here is really asking you to do is forgiving, letting go of things, clearing out your past, so that it can send in this manifestation into your life. Next up, we have yin as well as opposition. Okay, so I feel like what the universe is preparing you for, group number one, is just more clarity, more patience, more trust in your own intuition, in the divine, in like your own spiritual journey, in your own spiritual beliefs even. Okay, so the universe is definitely sending you or is preparing you for, so I definitely feel like the universe is preparing you for a time in your life where there's going to be more balance. It isn't going to feel like there is a power struggle between you or the universe, or you or people or situations in your life. Okay, there isn't a power struggle between you and your ex. There isn't a power struggle between you and this new set of friends that you are meeting. There isn't a power struggle between you and the job that you want. Okay, there's some sort of tension in the moment between you and some other entity, some other energy, which is being cleared out of your life, so that there's more balance that can come into your life. And that's what the universe is preparing you for, a more balanced life, so that you can step into more of that yin energy, more of that feminine energy, irrespective of whether you are feminine or masculine. I feel like this is the group that is being prepared to surrender and to be in their soft, healthy divine feminine. Okay, a divine feminine which is intuitive, which is patient, which can trust its spirituality, and is open, is receptive to the blessings from the universe, right? So you are being prepared by the universe for more balance. You're being prepared by the universe for whatever this new start is to come into your life, for this manifestation to come into your life. If only you would, you know, be more intuitive, be more trusting, be more receptive, and be more patient when it comes to your spiritual journey, and also just how receptive you are to being open to accepting and, you know, not standing in your own way between this blessing and you. I feel like, yeah, one of the reasons why this manifestation could be taking time to come into your life is because you are standing in your own way. You're manifesting this thing, you're working hard towards it, but maybe you don't think that you truly deserve it, or maybe you think that you're not working hard enough, or maybe you think that this thing isn't for you right now, or there's still some sort of fear in your way, or you're still holding on to your past in some sort of way, and there is that power struggle between letting go of the past and welcoming the future. And because of that, it's affecting your present by maybe making you a little bit restless, by giving you some sort of anxiousness, anxiety. So yeah, I definitely feel like the universe is preparing you for just this manifestation to come into your life, but maybe for some reason you're not ready for it right now because you feel like you're not ready for it. So we have the Apprentice of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. We have the Ten of Coins, and we have Death. So yes, there's definitely a transformation in store for you. Bottom deck energy is the Ace of Coins. Yes, there's a transformation in store for you. There is a new opportunity in store for you. There is abundance in store for you. There is an opportunity here for you to learn, whether that's from your own experiences, whether that's from your past, whether it's literally an opportunity to learn. So maybe go to a school, go to a college, join classes, do something here that is going to be giving you an opportunity, and that's going to be opening doors for this change, for this manifestation to come into your life, and for more abundance to come into your life. So I definitely feel like the universe is preparing you for change, for abundance, for this manifestation to come to fruition, and for new opportunities to learn, to grow, to evolve. Okay, so for some of you, I definitely feel like you might be going through like a spiritual awakening. Maybe some of you are having your Saturn return at the moment, but for some of you, I definitely feel like there are big life-changing moments that are in store for you, that the universe is preparing you for. It's preparing you for, a completely new, fresh new start. It's preparing you for abundance. It's preparing you for success, for prosperity, for feeling content, for feeling safe, secure, stable, for feeling like you're living a comfortable life, for feeling like you're not constantly doing. Okay, there's finally going to be this energy in your life where you can slow down, where you can rest, when you can relax, where you don't have to constantly be on the go, or be on edge, or constantly be doing. You can also now start enjoying the things that are coming into your life. You can now also start enjoying receiving. Okay, so I definitely feel like the universe is preparing you for a reward of receiving these blessings, this manifestation that you have already been putting in work towards, or been working hard towards for. So in short, I feel like the universe is preparing you for the result of something that you have been putting in time, energy, and effort into. So this could be a time of harvest for you. This could be a time where you're finally seeing your manifestation come to fruition. You're finally seeing the result for the things that you have been working hard for. It's time to see the results, group number one, and you are going to be quite happy with these results. It is probably going to change your life in ways that you have not expected it. Okay, so maybe some things will leave your life, some things will enter your life, but you just have to surrender to the divine and trust that this is all happening for your higher good, for your higher self, and that everything that the universe is doing for you is in your best interest. Okay, so if something is going, let it go. If something is coming into your life, don't resist it, let it come. Be open to it, be receptive to it, and let it come into your life. So that's the reading that I have for you guys, group number one. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Claim this reading in the comments below as well if you'd like to. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. You guys chose the green aventurine heart crystal, so let's find out what the universe is preparing you for. I have your oracle cards pre-shuffle right here, which I will be getting into in a while, so I'm gonna just set them aside. Today I want to start off with your tarot first. I'm going to be live shuffling the Transient Light Tarot deck to find out first what your current energy is, and hopefully that's going to give you a better idea of whether this reading is for you or not. And if this part of your reading resonates, then you can continue watching it, and that's how you'll know that this reading is for you. So we have Judgment, we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the 8 of Vessels. Bottom deck energy is the 4 of Swords. Okay, with repeating 8s here, I can definitely see that, you know, the universe is preparing you to step up, to step into your potential, to step into your power and fully, truly tap into your potential so you can live your best life. Let me explain that a little bit better to you, because I feel like, yeah, the energy of 8 is infinite possibility, it's abundance, it's you know, something that is very long lasting to a point that it flows into your life forever. It doesn't stop, it flows in a very harmonious way. Okay, so I definitely feel like something that the universe is preparing you for is more harmony, more abundance, more power, more blessings, faster movement. Okay, and you finally maybe even going to places or being in situations or meeting people with whom you feel like you belong. Okay, so yeah, like a sense of identity, a sense of belonging is something that the universe is preparing you for. Maybe at the moment you've been feeling like people around you don't really get you, people around you don't seem to understand you, they're very quick at judging you, they're very quick at ostracizing you, they're very quick at you know, letting you know that you don't belong, or that there's something wrong with you, or that, you know, you don't live a very cookie cutter life, like you don't live the kind of life that everybody else in society lives in order to fit in. You somehow stand out, and for that you have been receiving some sort of criticism or judgment, or, you know, people are very quick to jump to conclusions, very quick to judge you without even knowing you, or very quick to let you know that you're different and that you're not welcomed, or that you're different and that is why you don't belong. Okay, so maybe that's been your current energy, feeling like you don't belong, feeling like you're with people who probably don't understand you, who you can't be your true self with, who you can't express yourself to, because you fear that they are going to judge you, or that they're not going to understand you, or that they're going to think that you're weird, or maybe even start distancing themselves from you or cut you out of their life. Like maybe that's a fear that you currently have, or that is something that you're currently experiencing. So if that has been your energy and you have been wanting to experience the complete opposite of that, then this is your reading. That's just confirmation. So if up until now the reading has resonated with you, then know that this is a reading for you and that this is a message for you. So the first thing, like I was saying, the universe is preparing you for is just preparing to finally give you that missing piece of your life. Okay, so that you feel like, yes, now all of my ducks are in a row, or you are the missing piece that is required to fit into some other place that is going to complete that place. Okay, so for some of you this could mean that you are either moving or you're communicating with people who will get you, or you're moving to a place where people will understand you, where there are more people like you, where you will feel like it's easy for you to belong. You won't feel broken, you won't feel like there's something wrong with you, you won't feel like you're being constantly judged or criticized or watched even. I definitely feel like there is a move here for you. This could be like a literal move, or maybe you are just energetically moving from a place where you no longer require validation from other people, and you're like, you know what, I enjoy my incompleteness, or I enjoy my quirkiness or my weirdness. I enjoy the fact that I don't fit in. I enjoy the fact that I'm different from others. Or you're just, meeting people, like I said, energetically engaging with people who you don't have to hide your true self from. So this could, like I said, be an energetic move, or this could be a literal move, okay, where you're literally moving maybe countries, cities. You're definitely moving to a place where people will be more open and receptive to your gifts, more open and receptive to who you are as a person. And you will start to feel like you belong, and you won't feel like an outsider or an intruder, or you won't feel weird or different. Okay, you will find people that get you. You will find people maybe that feel like they have been cut from the same cloth as you. Yeah. Next up, we have the coffin as well as the bouquet. So yes, look at the difference. We have the ending. We have the ending of one cycle. We have the ending of maybe your old life or who you were, and maybe it's like you literally like coming out of the closet as well is something that I'm picking up on. So like some of you could be coming out of the closet, some of you could be really getting rid of the old you, okay, someone who cared about what other people had to say, or someone who cared about fitting in, or someone who cared about validation and acceptance from others, and instead you are giving yourself acceptance and validation. You're saying, you know what, I think I am enough. If you have watched the new Barbie movie, it's almost giving me this energy where at the end of the movie, Ken is wearing this like almost unicorn colored sweatshirt, like a really warm, cozy, almost fluffy, furry sweater, kind of like the one that I'm wearing today, and it says, I am enough. And that's the energy that I'm getting here. Like, you are feeling like you are enough in yourself. You're no longer tying your worth or tying your self-esteem to another person, to another person's acceptance of you, to another person's validation of you. Okay, you are validating and accepting yourself for who you are, right? So that is one possibility. Another possibility that the universe is preparing you for is that you're just ending. This move is ending things in your life and beginning something new, which is you moving from cutting out people from your life, or like moving away from people who you no longer wish to engage with, or you no longer wish to have in your life. You're like literally uprooting your life, and instead you're going to a place where you are going to be appreciated. You are going to a place where you feel like you belong. Because like thing here, the analogy here and the example that I'm getting is the fact that we have the coffin and the bouquet, right? And we have another 8 here. So 888 could be a repeating number that you're seeing, or 8 could be quite significant for you. This could happen in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. Maybe you're a life path 8, maybe you're born on the 8th or in the 8th month. But yeah, coming back to the coffin and the bouquet, like, when you think about it, who do you think appreciates flowers more, the dead or the living, right? Like, who is going to appreciate a bouquet of flowers more? A person who's alive, who you give flowers to and say, this is a token of my appreciation to you, or this person who's not alive anymore? Like, when you put a bouquet at their coffin, like, yes, this is a way of you showing them that you still love them and care about them, but can they appreciate it? Can they really accept it? Does it make more sense for us to give flowers to the living or flowers to the dead? Okay, so you know how they say that it's weird that the dead receive more flowers than the living. I feel like, yeah, that's like the irony of life. So I definitely feel like, you know, that irony is somehow being implied in your own life. Like, does it make more sense to appreciate who you are and accept who you are, or is it easier to, you know, look for that acceptance or that validation from other people? Or is it, you know, does it make more sense to go to places and be with people who appreciate you for who you are, or for people who drain you of your energy, right? Who feel like you'll never be accepted, who feel like your life is over even before it's begun, right? Like, who would you rather be with, or who, like, what scenario would you rather choose for yourself if you had the choice, right? And it almost here feels like there is a choice. You have a choice, okay? There is some sort of epiphany that you're having, that the universe is going to be preparing you for, that is going to really change the way that you see yourself, see your own worth, and that is going to facilitate you to make more changes in your life, big life-changing changes in your life. Okay, group number 2. Next up we have contentment, followed by a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay, so the new moon in Virgo could be quite significant here. I'm seeing a lot of green. So yeah, green and pink, which is associated with the heart chakra. So yeah, I definitely feel like working on your heart chakra, healing your heart chakra is something that could really help you. Group number 2, I definitely feel like this is something that yeah, just like working on your heart chakra, healing on your heart chakra, listening to your heart, okay? Like, really being kind to yourself, being gentle with your heart is something that will definitely help at the moment, because yeah, that is something that the universe is calling you out to do. Work on your heart chakra, heal your heart chakra, so that you are open to receiving this epiphany, or open to receiving this energy where you feel like you belong, where you feel like your life lies in your own hands and you can make your life what you want it to look like. That choice, that power lies within your own hands. And when you know that, when you truly know that, is when you will start making changes that will help you feel not just good about yourself, but just content with where you are, with who you are, with what you have, instead of constantly looking for satisfaction externally, always looking for validation externally, always looking for, you know, other people to give you what you want. When you pour your own cup, when you decide that, you know, you can change your own life, you have the power of making your life whatever you want it to be, that's when your life is going to change. And I know this sounds like a very cliched kind of a reading, but I feel like some of you probably just need to hear this. Some of you just need to hear that you have the power to make the changes that you would like to make in your life. So the universe is preparing you for you to step in your own power, right? Like, how will you recognize your own power if you don't love yourself, if you don't accept and appreciate your own self? So like, self-love is something that you really need to step up on, okay? So like, if you have been slacking with your self-care routine, step up. Group number 2, that is definitely something that I'm seeing here. We have next up the South Node, destined to release, and Uranus, radical change. So yes, you can bring about radical changes in your own life when you release the things that you are destined to release, okay? So something that I'm seeing here is that you could be destined to release this need for people pleasing, or this need for being with others or belonging to some other place, okay? And like having your worth tied to the service that you're being able to provide or the status that you have in society. But I think what the universe is really preparing you for is your own destiny. And your destiny could be one where you maybe don't do the same things that everyone else does. You're maybe destined to do something very different. You're destined to be different. You're destined to not be the same as everyone else, because how boring would that be, right? We have the Two of Cups here. So yeah, I definitely feel like you are being like called to make these changes within yourself and accept yourself, so that you can finally bring in, yes, the Two of Vessels and Three of Vessels, your soul family, your soul mate, your soul tribe that actually get you, that actually make you feel like you belong, that actually make you feel like you're not too much, or that you're not you know, what you do or what you give. You deserve love for just who you are. There is some like major soul searching that is probably something that the universe is preparing you for, because once this soul searching actually begins, and once you start loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you actually are, group number 2, that is when your soul tribe and your soul mate could come into your life. That's when you might, like, the more you feel detached, like, I know this sounds very contradictory, this advice, but it almost feels like in order for you to find a place where you belong, you have to be okay with not belonging anywhere. Okay, you have to be okay, like you have to detach from this need to belong somewhere, and that's where you will find self-acceptance, that's where you will find self-love, that's where you will find people that actually get you and love you for who you are, and that's how you will find a place where you belong. Okay, so it's like, if you're looking for love, stop looking for love, work on yourself instead. If you're looking for a place to belong, stop looking for a place to belong, because I think you're like being unhealthily attached to your goal. You're being unhealthily, almost desperately attached to this goal of finding a place where you belong. But how will you know where you belong if you don't even know who you are, if you don't even love and accept who you are, right? So yeah, go on this journey of soul searching, group number 2, because that's what the universe is preparing you for. It's preparing you to leave behind things and bring about radical change in your own life. Be more content with who you are. Pour into your own cup first, so that you can finally find a place where you belong, so you can finally know who you are, and that is going to bring about more people in your life and more situations in your life where you feel like you are aligned with these people and these situations, and you won't feel so out of place, you won't feel like a weirdo, you won't feel like an outsider. Okay, so that's what the universe is preparing you for, just acceptance and this thing that you want, that you are so unhealthily attached to. So once you detach yourself from it is when you're gonna get it, and that's what the universe is preparing you for, you finally getting what you want, group number 2. So I think I'm gonna end your reading on this note. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Claim this reading as well in the comments below if you'd like to. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. You guys chose the rose quartz heart crystals. Let's find out what the universe is preparing you for. I have all of your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here. I will be setting them aside. We will get into them in a while. I'm gonna start off first with your tarot. This is the Transient Light Tarot deck that I am live shuffling to find out your current energy, just so you have clarity about whether this is actually your group or not. So we have the wheel. Okay, We have the wheel, we have the crown of coins, which is the king of pentacles in this group, and then we have the tower. Ooh, okay. Your bottom deck energy is the apprentice of wands, which is the page of wands in this deck. Right. Current energy, group number 3. You could be experiencing some sort of financial instability at the moment. Now this could be something as drastic as maybe you've just been fired, maybe you've just quit your job, maybe you're not making as much money as you used to, or maybe you are not making, you're not somehow able to sustain yourself all of a sudden, or maybe like your spending habits are getting a little bit out of hand. Okay, it could be very, very drastic, but it could also be something not very drastic, but something that's as simple as maybe you are overspending or overindulging, or maybe you are normally the kind of person who's very good at following a budget, but lately you've been someone who's a little bit careless, reckless about this budget, and you are focusing more on just, you know, making yourself feel good in the moment, even if that means you have to indulge. Like maybe like your financial control at the moment is not that good. That could be your current energy. But what I can see here is that the universe is preparing for that to change. The universe is preparing you for a change of luck, for a change in time, where you are going to feel more stable, more secure, feel like there is a solid foundation beneath your feet that you can depend on. Okay, so this could mean that maybe if you have been looking for a job, maybe you will be finding one, or maybe you're getting a promotion, or maybe you're just coming into more money, or maybe you are just becoming better at dealing with your finances. Okay, maybe you're becoming better when it comes to your spending habits. Maybe you're not being as impulsive as you used to be, or as impulsive as you currently are, or have become. Okay, so the universe is kind of preparing you for like an uprooting, so that you can be planted in a place of more stability, if that makes sense. So like I feel like what feels stable and secure now is probably going to fall apart, only so that you can actually go to a place or be in a situation which is going to feel genuinely and authentically safe and secure, if that makes sense. Okay, so like maybe currently the job that you have, you feel quite safe and secure in it, or maybe you know, this job just won't be giving you the same sort of satisfaction anymore, and then you're going to be led to a place where you're finally going to find your calling and be like, oh, actually that day job was not for me, this, like having my own business is actually more for me, or you know, this makes me feel more secure, or you know, just being a freelancer wasn't for me, now having like a solid company that I work for feels more secure. I feel like I have more job security. I feel like, you know, I feel safer, more secure here. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be like a circle here that's going to come full, like some situation that's gonna come full circle here. This could very well for most of you be a financial situation, but for some of you it could feel very like an emotional security as well. Okay, anything that makes you feel safe and secure, that is something that the universe is preparing you for. Okay, so if this is a relationship, maybe being in your current relationship or being in your current situationship is making you feel safe and secure because it's predictable, because it's something that you have been in for a very long time. But maybe for this to fall apart is when is what it's going to take for you to finally be in a relationship where you feel safe, where you feel seen, where you feel heard, where you feel like you can depend on this other person, where you can trust this person, where there is mutual give and take, where there is, you know, mutual respect, right? Where you also feel valued and it's not just you who's bringing value to the table, right? So it's like a mutually benefiting situation that the universe is preparing you for, and it is kind of like a full circle where something that makes you feel safe and secure has to fall apart for you to find something that actually will make you feel safe and secure. Okay, let's get in your oracle cards now. So we have number 22, the Ways, and then we have the Scythe. So yeah, something is definitely clearing out of your life. Something is definitely very drastically being cut out of your life so that you can finally be put on a path that is more aligned with you, that is more aligned with what you want your future to be like, or where you want to go, or what you are desiring your future to look like and feel like, right? So I definitely feel like there's something that's being cleared out of your life so that you can finally be aligned with the thing that makes you feel genuinely safe, feel genuinely secure, and that's what the universe is preparing you for. Your reading is going on like much faster than the other two readings, so I feel like this could be happening quite fast in your life. So like you might watch this reading and this thing might happen as you're watching this reading, or immediately after you watch this reading, or like very quickly this thing that the universe is preparing you for is coming into your life. And what you're being called to do is trust in yourself, trust in a higher power, because there is prosperity that lies ahead. In the moment, you know, when everything is falling apart, it might feel like you're unlucky, or you might not understand why this is happening to you, and why, you know, good things don't happen to you, or why this thing is falling apart, or why, you know, you've hit rock bottom. But if you just trust the process, and if you just trust that there is progress in your life, you know, that is going to make this transitional period quite easy for you, or this transitional period a little bit less chaotic for you. Because I definitely feel like with the Tower and the Scythe, this is something that could very quickly come to an end. Whatever is being cleared out of your life is going to be very sudden. You won't see it coming, right? It's not something that you would have anticipated. It's quick, sudden, big changes, and these kind of changes definitely, you know, leave you a little bit overwhelmed, leave you a little bit underprepared, and yeah, just leave you in this like big mess of chaos, right? But yeah, in those moments, it's very important for you to have trust that a clearer path is going to be shown to you, and that prosperity and luck lie ahead for you, that there is more stability and security that lies ahead for you. You just have to trust in the process. Okay, group number 3, let's find out maybe like practical advice as to what you can do, what you can say to yourself in these moments. We have the 6 of Coins. So yes, depending on people who you consider part of your inner circle, okay, like asking for help, leaning on people for support is definitely something that's going to help. You don't have to deal with this big change on your own. You don't have to keep this to yourself. You don't have to deal with this on yourself, by yourself. This is something that you can ask for help from other people for. Okay, you can ask for support, you can ask even for financial help if need be, from people who you can trust, who are part of your inner circle, who are genuinely your support system, you know, because they will come through for you, is what I'm seeing in the 6 of Coins. Okay, asking for help will definitely help. Don't try to deal with this on your own. Don't try to be strong enough to just face it on your own and distance yourself from people who care about you. Okay, group number 3. Next up we have square, a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. And next we have Pisces, intimacy, intuition and compassion. So yes, definitely, you know, in times of chaos, in times when you are being faced with a difficult situation, depend on the intimacy and compassion of other people. Okay, it doesn't make you weak asking for help. It doesn't make you weak if you need someone's help. It really doesn't make you weak, group number 3. So yes, depend on other people, ask for help from other people, and that's only going to help you grow and develop this bond, right? It's only going to deepen your bond with these people. It will only bring you more emotional and maybe also physical intimacy with these people when you depend on them, when you ask for help. You know, how are they going to prove themselves to you if you don't give them the opportunity to, right? Like, how do you trust someone if you don't give them an opportunity where you can trust them, right? How do they show you that they're trustworthy if you won't give them that opportunity, right, group 3? So yeah, I think you're definitely being asked to just depend more on people and open your heart out to people, especially when you are going through things, because I feel like that's what the universe is preparing you for. Intimate connections that are deep, that are not surface level, that are connections that you can depend on forever. Okay, so you know how they say that, you know, material things are just things, you know, they don't really matter. I mean, I'm the last person who's going to say that material things don't matter, but you know how they say that, you know, loving connections are more important, love is more important than chasing things, right? So I feel like that's what the universe is preparing you for. It's preparing you to maybe detach from the material a little bit more and depend on people more, so that, you know, the thing that you truly value and truly love in your life are connections and people that you can depend on and who can depend on you, more than, you know, materialistic things that you can depend on. Not to say that money is not important, group number 3. I mean, honestly, I am a Capricorn sun. I have a very Capricorn heavy chart. I will be the last person to ever tell you that money is not important. It absolutely is. But there are other things that are important as well, okay, such as intimate and trustworthy connections, you know, a connection with your own self, a connection with your own intuition. That is just as important as materialistic things that you can depend on. Having people to depend on are just as important as having money to depend on, right? Having a good, strong inner circle support system is just as important as having savings, as having money to fall back on a rainy day, right? Yeah, because there is also a possibility that the more vulnerable you are, the more free you feel to take risks, and these risks could give you big rewards. So it's like a cycle, maybe, is what I'm saying. And I was saying something about a circle and a cycle, right? So yeah, that's what it feels like it's a domino effect. One thing is going to affect another thing, is going to affect another thing in your life, group number 3. So I think, yeah, feeling more safe and secure in more aspects than one in your life is what the universe is preparing you for. Okay, so it's preparing you for maybe more money, more abundance, but at the same time it's also preparing you for more intimate, more deep connections, more emotional connections, right? An example that I'm getting is that maybe you've been so focused on earning money and like building a fortune that you don't really have time for your loved ones, you don't have time for your family, you don't have time for your children, you don't have time for your spouse, you don't have time to fall in love. But like, you know, what the universe is preparing you for is just a connection that's going to come into your life, or this change of heart where you will need to depend on these connections in your life so that they grow deeper, so that you finally understand their value, so that you finally give it as much importance as you do to building your fortune. Okay, it almost feels like, you know, like the image that I'm seeing is of like a man who's really old and he has a lot of money, but he has no friends, he has no family, he has no one whom he can call his own, you know. So that's something that the universe doesn't want you to experience. The universe wants you to have all of the finer things in life for you to enjoy, but at the same time it also wants you to enjoy the love and the compassion that comes with being in an emotional connection with someone, the best of both worlds. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 3. Just that's what the universe is preparing you for. Just more openness, more abundance, more prosperity in more than one aspect of your life, not just materially but also spiritually and emotionally as well. I'm gonna end your reading on this note right here. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, leave me a nice comment, claim this reading in the comments as well if you'd like to. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.